Hey, man.
How you doing?
Good. Sounded great, man.
Thank you.
I like the shirt, too.
Thank you.
Good stuff.
I just got this one, so.
Yeah, it's very 80s summery.
Yeah, it is.
Right?
It's amazing because when there's a nice gust of wind,
Yeah.
it just gets right in there.
Ah, see?
Yeah, so very summery.
You got it all together.
Yeah,
You
totally.
know what's going on.
Yes.
Well, talk to me about that song, and I guess just, some people kind of get by with one EP in a year. You've had two, right?
Yeah, I have.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Why not just package them together into one LP? I'm just curious.
I think because, we're all just a little bit ADD.
Yep.
And
I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I just thought to myself, I think it'd be cool to release some EPs and pretty close, to one another. Some of my favorite artists are releasing records right now, and it's been difficult for me to even, find the time to listen to their entire records.
Yeah.
I usually get through a couple songs and I have something else I need to do. So I just thought maybe, play into that.
Yeah, I mean that's the whole digital age or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
The ADD age is actually
Totally.
more appropriate.
What's interesting though is that singles and EPs were like what everybody did when everybody was listening to music earlier on. We had 45s.
Right.
So I think I know that it's a digital thing, but even the strength of an EP is I think that it really worked in the 50s and 60s. So.
Yeah, I was talking to, I forget who listen, if there's some fanatic John Chattman fan out there who watches this series, they'll be like, you asked this question to someone else, or you said this. But, and there's not any fans, by the way, fanatics, or fans, no, I'm kidding. It seems like EPs are the new records, and singles are the new EPs almost.
Yeah.
There's no, the full length, of course you're going to get people who put them out because they're confident in a lot of songs, but on the flip side you also get people who are just like, well, you know what, I got 5 really good songs. I'm not going to pad the album with 5
totally.
so songs just to make a full-length album.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a very, it's true. Like you're gonna have fans that are rabid fans, and you can do no wrong. So they'll just love your crappy songs. But anyhow.
No, that's true. Yeah. I mean, like New Kids on the Block fans or something. I don't know. I just threw that out there.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Totally.
They're not going to see this anymore. But in terms of doing the 2 EPs, was there any part of you that was like, okay, let me sit on this? Because they were kind of just a few months apart.
Yeah.
Were you thinking like, maybe I should wait a little while, or are you just really anxious to get the stuff out?
I think I'm just really anxious to get the stuff out because I've totally moved on and I'm over it and I'm already writing new songs.
Right.
I'm an artist. That's what I am. I don't. You know what I mean? So, I want to get the stuff out, and I just thought that it'd be cool to release them, close together and kind of build some momentum that way. And I think it's worked fairly well. So I think we'll probably do it again.
Cool.
Yeah.
We can do like 3 next year and then 4 the year after that.
Yeah. Well,
it'd just be like the.
No, I mean maybe. I guess I was told that the Beatles, released singles and then they just took all their singles that they released and
made them albums.
Yeah.
Well, how is it really different than what like Rihanna is doing? Like,
totally.
I mean, she's doing full length.
Yeah.
But had she not, she's got the hit. You know what I'm saying? Like she could have just released them as singles.
Yeah.
And they would have all.
Yeah.
Probably been the same.
I think somebody who's been amazing at it has been Katy Perry.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's amazing and genius, and I think that really driving singles, and then something to it.
Yeah.
Maybe we come up on something here.
Dude.
Who knew?
Put me on an EP. Let's see what happens.
Seriously.
Yeah. You can market it to the deaf community.
Done.
So. Talk to me a little bit about like your background. Like, I mean, you're from Canada originally, right?
Yeah, I'm Canadian. Born and raised. Actually, funny, I found out this week. My mother called me and told me this. I'm living in New York now, but my great grandfather owned a farm in Pennsylvania, and when 13 colonies kind of changed hands there, we decided to stay loyal to the crown. And,
wow.
So he left his farm and took a plot of land, a big family plot land in a town called Hamilton in Ontario. But So that's the kind of rich heritage.
That's interesting.
You know,
I'm gonna put this shit on Ancestry.com now. Thank you.
yeah. I'm from a small town, and just kind of been doing music for the last 2 or 3 years, and I decided to really go for it this last year.
And I asked this before, but it was a totally loaded question on my part. But like, what is the songwriting process like for you usually?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I guess specifically to the song you just played, or just generally. I'm sure everything's different.
Yeah.
Every time out.
Yeah. It is different. Most of my song ideas I write on the go. So after this interview, I'll be going home on the train, and I'll have a song ready, and I'll just like hum it into my phone.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and then I'll work as I collect the ideas while I'm about. Then I come home and I put them back all together.
Nice.
So that's typically how it works. Yeah. So I don't really write. I don't sit down and write from an acoustic guitar or sit down and write from the piano. I write on the train.
Nice.
Yeah.
So whatever kind of pops in your head. So like on the way home today, you be like, I don't know, just did an interview with a Tool reporter.
Yeah. And it's just how much I hate journalists.
You just kept talking to me about EPs.
Yeah.
They've been making EPs forever. What the hell is he talking about?
Exactly. So this is fodder.
And I'm assuming you're doing a tour or like a couple one-offs here or there.
Yeah. Just building out, kind of doing some house shows, and different things here and there. We've been enjoying some of the house show venues a lot. It's nice to like be super close to to the people that you're singing to.
You'll get over it.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. No, I mean I think that's as a musician, I'm sure that's like really what you want to connect.
It's the best feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate. We've played a lot of venues, but I've never really liked larger venues. I like this. I like doing an interview. Like I like playing in this room for you. It's fun for me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there is a connect. I guess the fewer people, the more you're gonna have a connection.
Yeah.
The more intimate it gets.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah.
Cool. So listen, this venue's open to you anytime.
Cool,
you want to play? We'll pack them in until the fire department comes.
All right. We'll have to do it.
Cool, man. Good luck.
Yeah. Thank you.